Good evening. Hello. How we doing? How we doing? I'm Justin Nelson, and I'm proud to be your Democratic nominee for Texas Attorney General. I'm so grateful for all of your support, both in this room and throughout Texas. When Elizabeth and I made the decision to run, we had two goals. First, and most importantly, we wanted to run a race that we would be proud of. A race that we would look back in 20 years and not regret. And on that front, we won. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the race we ran, talking about issues that matter, trying to bring Texas and this country back to common sense and justice and fairness. Elizabeth and I tell our children that the most important thing is to try your best. And that we did. Second, we wanted to give Texans a real choice. We decided to run when literally nobody else in Texas was willing to take the challenge. And we're so glad we did. This is our democracy. We need real people to step up. I hope my race has shown the importance of giving real choices. We presented our vision, a vision of fighting against fraud and corruption, of protecting public education, of protecting pre-existing conditions and health care coverage, of moving past the rhetoric and trying to find solutions that make Texas and this country better. And this vision, make no mistake, will prevail. We came close tonight, but ultimately we were a little short. In the end, though, I hope we paved the way, that our campaign can be a model for bringing Texas back to common sense and pragmatism that define Texas and I hope this is a wake-up call for our state leaders. Let's bring people together, not divide us. Let's treat others with respect, with dignity, with compassion, and yes, with justice for all. When all of us, Republican, Independent, and Democrat, are involved. Now more than ever, if you are not part of the solution, you are indeed part of the problem. And it is up to all of us now to be part of the solution. It was never about one race. It was thousands of volunteers. It was hundreds of thousands of us who became involved in politics for the first time. It is those across this state and country who are fighting for justice. The fight for justice happens when Reverend Charles Foster Johnson speaks up for public schools. That's right. It happens when Laura Lehman speaks up to protect those with pre-existing conditions. Right. It happens when you, and yes, I mean you now, do something to improve your neighborhood, your community, your state, and your country. And finally, thank you. Thank you to my campaign team. Some of our dearest friends have traveled to be here, and so many of you across the state have worked tirelessly for a better Texas. And I'm so proud that I see over here a newly renewed Texas State House that will continue to stand up. So far to work so tirelessly for the people of Texas. Now my campaign team, you worked so hard and ran such an amazing campaign. I am so very grateful for all your effort, your hard work, and your accomplishments. To Gary Morrow, a great public servant who has been so encouraging from the beginning and has helped guide me along the way. To my law partners at Sussman Godfrey, thank you for allowing me to effectively take a year off to campaign across this state to try to make Texas better. To the University of Texas Law School community, thank you. Perhaps my class will be more popular next semester. And to my family, to my extended family who is here tonight, to Drew and Piper, my brother and sister-in-law, who both work tirelessly for the common good. To our parents, Elizabeth's parents, Tommy and Olivia, and my parents, Carol and Eric. We learned our values from you. The sign that has hanged in my dad's office for as long as I can remember says if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You heard that one before? The four of you taught both of us the spirit of public service and the importance of community. And to my wife, Elizabeth! And our three wonderful children, I couldn't ask for a better partner in life than Elizabeth. Not only has she been a true partner, she's been involved in all aspects of our campaign. And finally, thank you to the people of Texas for participating in democracy and record midterm levels. As I traveled across the state, in large cities and small towns, I listened and heard from so many people. So much more unites us than divides us. So, together, all of us, let's continue working to make Texas better for every single one of us. Thank you very much.